All right, I see the bovines are out getting some exercise. That's good. And I still got this on the trailer, and it needs to come off because at midnight last night, something came on Facebook Marketplace, and I thought, you know, I should have that. Might make good YouTube. So, looks like I'm going to be going to get something. So we're gonna get started right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and we're gonna unload this, get one more chain. I'm looking, I think everything is loaded up in the truck I need, with the exception of I might throw on another ramp. That might be helpful. And then I think we're good to go. Buddy the dog, what are you doing, pal? You see something out there that turns your crank? Huh? Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's actually quite cold, to be honest with you. It's not really that pleasant out here. And I'm gonna try, instead of going through the whole ordeal of getting a loader tractor started, I'm gonna just try to flip this off the side of the trailer. It's a pretty big old boy, so I don't know if I'll be able to. Might have to get a tractor, but I think right here is my chain that I need, and also the ramp I was talking about. So I think this is, if I can make this go, it'll save some steps. All right, just got off the phone with the feller. He sounds like a nice guy, so I gotta take a little detour here. I forgot to do something, and then we'll jump on the highway and head that way. It's really not too far. It's kind of out in the neighborhood of where Mama Bear's Homestead and More lives. He'll probably be ticked off that I bought one of these in his neighborhood, but hey, first one in line gets the cheese, I guess, but you'll see when we get there. All right, back on the road. I'm going to probably have to go get some fuel on our way, which is fine. We're gonna go through a town, so that's no big deal. And then we're gonna go, I don't know that it's really in the middle of nowhere, but it's not, it's off of the highway. A good little ways it looks on the map. But adventure, friends, adventure. And he's got lots of old tractors, he said, so maybe we can have a peek at those, you know, if he'll show us and let us film. I'll see what he says. So, yeah, headed that way. All right, back on the road, trying to loosen my load. 7 women on my mind, sure. But we've got a good ways. I don't know if it'll take me about, probably a good half hour from right here. I think from home it was like 45 minutes, so I don't know. Time will tell. But we're on the way, so hopefully uneventful trip there. Well, I just passed some road debris. At first I thought it was a shredded cat, but turns out it was part of a tire, so that's good. But we are rolling. This end of the county is, to me, like being in the mountains, because it's not, there's some cows way down there. It's not like, where I live, there's some easy little hills, but not anything like this. I mean, this is up there, friends. So we're gonna have to go into the next county and a good ways back in the country, and yeah, just a typical trip to retrieve rusty treasure, you know. Can you ever have too many? I don't think so. There's that 1855 again. Hanging out there. I don't recognize that tractor, so I don't know who really was the owner of it before, but I'm sure someone does. There's a Gleaner Combine. It's been there forever and ever. There used to be two. I don't know where the other one is. Maybe they scrapped it. There also used to be like a 3020 or 4020 narrow front John Deere in a New Idea corn picker that sat right out there along the highway for years and years and years. And I guess people probably tried to buy it time and time again, and they never would sell. And then one day it came by here and it was gone. So somebody must have made a deal they couldn't refuse or something. But yeah, it's interesting to come to this territory where I don't always go and see, you know, what treasures I can see along the way. But we have about 2.8 miles, then we have to turn off of this road onto another highway for a good while, and then we'll have to turn off that and go down into the country. So I don't really know how far we are, but we're on the way. I just passed on the side of the road in the shoulder a semi loaded with these concrete barriers, kind of like that, and those are the test vehicles for Cummins. They put engines in a truck or a school bus or whatever, and then they load it with those blocks or whatever, and then they do this loop on this road back and forth from Columbus and just make a loop. They go through the town where we went through, and they just a huge loop, and it tests it out over these hills and different driving conditions and stuff. And I talked to one of those guys once who did that, and he said, I make that loop like 10 times a day. I mean, every day you see them going. And anyway, so that's interesting. Maybe if you ever wondered what they did to product test, they actually drive like lots of miles with one. So anyway, we should be down 5.8 miles, and then we turn off onto the county road. So maybe we're closer than I thought. So we'll see what happens. I would say this is off the beaten path. If you've ever heard of that, this is where it is. 2.2 miles, and then this changes into some other kind of road. I bet this is fun when the wind blows the trees down, or when you got people coming around the corner too fast. Yeah. 2 miles. This is a very scenic place to live, you know. There's actually quite a few newer looking homes out here. Sure. I think this is our target area here, so we'll have to see if he's cool with filming there. Maybe we can see some of his other old tractors. All right, we're leaving. He didn't want to be on camera, and I understand that. Some people don't. But a super nice guy who follows my love of tractors of any color, you know, just have a tractor if that's what is for sale. So I'll put you in the mirror there. Well, I'll try to get you a view. Let me roll down the window. Can we see what's back there yet? Probably not very good. But it's an orange tractor. And you're gonna say, why? Well, because it was the right price, you know. And the more I've seen it, the more I'm confident that I think it was a good deal. So when we get home, I'll let you look at it and explain more of why I think that we did all right. But this is pretty curvy terrain out here, so I'll just drive and I'll bring you back when something interesting happens. All right, I just got off the phone with Mama Bear's Homestead and More. We're gonna stop by and show him my toy here because this is his color and he can probably tell us more about it. Plus, I think he's got several of them just like this, so yeah. So we'll stop by and see him, and that'll give you a good first look at what we got going on here. We'll stop by here and see what he thinks. See, there's one just like it, except different. Couple of them. And a third one back there. Sure. Well, when he gets here, he can tell us what we got. But this is like I think it's a C. I don't think it's a CA because the CA had like a hand clutch on the axle maybe. But this has got a super wide seat. I don't know. But he should be able to tell us because he's got several of them. There's something over there. That might be a B. He's got this one right here, which is the same thing. Perhaps? Question mark. And then we got one here. That's probably the same. I don't know. Here he comes. Well, I acquired something. I saw it on Facebook last night and I thought I had to have it. And I figured I know a guy who's got more and can tell me what exactly I got here.
You have a C.
That's what I was thinking, but how do I know that it's a C? I know it's not a CA because it doesn't have the hand clutch.
Yeah, and it's only got 3 speeds in the transmission.
And the CA had what, 4?
4, yes. A dead giveaway is it has 5 spoke or lug
bolt pattern.
Yeah, a B's got 1 nut.
Oh, a B. Oh, a B has 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that so is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a B, that's a C, and that's a C.
Okay.
And another one, C's are all narrow fronts.
Well, see, that's what I thought too. But then the CA you could get either way.
Yes, the CA would be either way.
So,
this is a complete little girl.
That's kind of what I thought. When I was a kid, we got this Farm and Ranch magazine. I don't know if you ever saw that or not, but it was whatever, farm stores, whatever. And then they had a section with old tractors, and there was a picture of one of these pulling like a sled loaded with manure, and he was up like this, just letting it eat. And I thought that was the cutest little thing. And I've always kind of been looking for one, but last night I saw this, and the price was right, so I had to. And he got 2 new front tires I got. Okay. And he said it's not stuck, and he just gave up on it. Yeah, so cut that out because he didn't want me to film. Yeah. But anyway, I'd never met him before, but he had a whole bunch of tractors. He sort of shares the same idea of you got to have it if it's for sale. Right. And he said he bought 2 John Deeres and he wanted to sell one. So this was one he let go.
He didn't upgrade.
No, but look at this, my friend. Take a look at this wheel.
Oh, wow.
I think that I got a lot of my money right there.
Yes, absolutely.
I gave $500 for this.
Yeah. Yeah, that wheel's $300.
That's,
I'd say.
Kind of what I guessed. And the fact it wasn't
front tires,
I bought them extra. He had them, and he said if you want them you can buy them, and I thought if I don't buy them, what's he going to do with them, because they don't fit anything else. They're real small. They're like 400 somethings. Yeah. And I thought I'm going to have to buy 2 anyway, so I might as well just buy his. But I haven't done anything except push it on the trailer, so I don't know.
Throw a battery on it and see if it'll roll crank.
Well, there was something about that. He gave me a ring gear in a box, so I don't know, but it's not stuck, so it'll be. He said he changed the oil in it. He was getting ready to tinker with it, and that's as far as he got. Some neighbor had it for sale. He needed money in a hurry for something, and he sold him this and brought it over there and dumped it off, and he said I just never was in love with it. So and then last night when I was scrolling the marketplace for deals, I thought, well, I can have one of these. And what's that hole there? Is that a toolbox?
Yeah, that's your toolbox.
Might need a little persuasion.
Still got the clip on it. And I think it's stuck.
Yeah, I can. Oh, you can reach through that way?
Yeah, because this is supposed to be a battery box there.
Now, did the battery have a cover over it, or is it just out in the open?
No, it's got the original,
like on a WD type thing?
The side plate's always missing and the top's missing.
Yeah. So I need battery box. What else am I missing? Is this really the way this seat was, this wide? The whole thing? So then on the CA, what did they do? Move the fenders out, or did the seat get shorter? Because that hand clutch was like in here somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on this side. The CA goes back to a pan seat. That's the first time they put the pan seat on them.
Wondering why they did that. That seems like backwards in progress to me, but whatever.
Yeah, I love these big old fat school bus seats, what I call them.
Is this, did they have backrest on it like that, or no?
That one's got a back. I mean, that's not original, but.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that one's still got a backrest on it.
Huh.
That porcelain don't have a seat at all on it.
What was this? Cultivator, or?
Yeah, that'd be a lift mechanism for a cultivator.
Your camera give up the ghost?
It did. What the?
They're particular. I don't know. Did it get too hot? Yours is out in the open. It shouldn't get too hot.
This is a 13.
Yeah, just like this one. This is a brand new one. I just got it maybe a month ago. I don't know. I bought this camera for the reason of I bought that wireless microphone, and it will automatically connect to this without having to do any special stuff. But I don't know that I'll ever really use that microphone. The audio isn't that great on it, and I don't think that a lot of times, if I was working all the way over there and had the camera pointed, then yeah, the microphone would be good. But if the microphone messes up, then you got no sound at all. And I thought that maybe if it cut out, it would switch back to the camera, but it won't until you shut the camera, stop the tape, and then start it again, and then it'll switch. It's peculiar, but
right here,
that's
32,524, so 35,000.
32,000.
32,524.
I'll have to look that up and see what it is. I don't have my phone's in the pickup. I literally have done nothing other than pushed it on the trailer and came over here. It's got a belt pulley on it. Did they all have that, or is that?
Well, it was an option.
Is that usually there or missing?
Missing most times.
That's what I figured. Is that little peg to you keep the belt on, or was that somebody did that?
I don't. If you take that belt pulley off, you can put a hydraulic cylinder off that to raise and lower your drawbar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ain't a very big toolbox, but it is something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's missing. Must be, or is this the starter rod that's unhooked?
Yep.
Okay. So did it? You pull it or push it, or what did you?
Yep. Push it with your foot.
It's even got a radiator shutter on it.
Oh, that's even super cool.
I didn't know if they.
That CA I have's got a shutter, but none of the rest of them.
It doesn't do anything, but maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I thought you just turned them and they did something, but.
Yeah, it should.
That needs attention. That's fine.
Okay. 32,000?
Yeah,
1946.
1946.
Well, I guess you got them that heart part.
It's got a little. I don't know what is that really compression, or is it? Or I got it in gear. I bet I got it in gear, or maybe something. I don't know. No, it's not in gear. Unless something's messed up in there.
I've never had it.
Some of them later ones had like a where you'd lose third gear or something, or what was that? Like, or is that D series?
Yeah, that's more in the D series.
I don't know. We'll find out. But I thought I couldn't resist at that deal. So.
I don't know if this is your midlife crisis or.
Yeah, my orange midlife. I don't know. It's gonna look awful funny in there with all those green ones, but
they'll get along.
I think they will. I just thought it didn't look like it was too beat up, and it looked like it had most everything on it.
Yeah.
And so I thought, I don't think I could go wrong for what I got in it.
These are hard to find.
What is that?
That
Like for cultivator
tool through. I don't know how it adjusts that.
So does that stay with the tractor, or is that just for a specific implement or something?
I would say that was for a cultivator, not a cultivator, because it would be, I don't know.
Do you have a cultivator for these or
No,
not?
I do not. I don't have any attachments for
A CA?
Yeah.
Or a C? I mean,
it's already, that's cool too.
somebody adapted the...
Yeah, it's already got the step up 540 on it.
See, they had that little one like the Fords had, huh? That was a small spline.
Inch and 1/8,
yeah,
and that's an inch and 3/8. I just went through that with that B.
Oh, no. What were you trying to run with it?
I'm gonna pull corn picker with it.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hopefully this week.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, this is the type of deal where the belt pulley and the PTO run at the same time?
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can't. Absolutely.
And then CA didn't have that long drawbar, did they?
CA was the first snap coupler.
Okay. That makes sense.
There's a lot of upgrades from the C.
Pre-snap coupler.
Yeah.
Don't run into the back of us there.
At least they weren't driving 900 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like normal. Like when we're trying to load an Oliver.
Yeah, I know. That was crazy.
And this wheel's not in bad shape at all.
No, it just needs cleaned up and painted, I think.
Yeah.
And the tires, are not fair. They're dry rotted, but they're not. I mean, they got a lot of tread on them. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not mates. They don't match, but.
But a $500 tractor's a.
Yeah, I mean, I can't pass that up. I bought 3 things this week though, so I should probably. This is the cheapest one though of all the stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I just thought maybe you'd like to see this treasure.
I like this little thing.
So
Beautiful. Straight. I mean,
that's kind of what I thought. I mean, it can't ask for more than that. So this one over here though is just like it, huh?
Yeah, that's identical.
Or both of them, I guess, technically, huh?
Yeah, and both of these are C's.
That one don't have a whole lot left going for it, huh?
No. But the rear wheels are still good, so.
Yeah, so we gotta find another one now and do that.
I need to find a carburetor for this one.
There's the battery deal.
Yep, that's a battery box.
So I wonder, so what I got somebody made,
Yeah.
it's not like the bottom of that rotted the top off, huh?
Yeah,
it's just a piece of tin. Huh?
Yeah, it just bolts. Like these tabs are bent out and bolt right on that torque too.
Sheet metal, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, this had a Venus carburetor on it. We hated it, never could get it right.
It's hard to ride like that, ain't it?
Yeah, that wouldn't be very comfortable. But this one had the better seat.
So you put it on
looking
the other one.
Than the other one, so
on the B.
Yeah.
The one you use every day.
Or what is it every day? But I try to keep it.
I guess I don't remember. Where did this was the one that you went out somewhere and loaded it on a trailer, right? Just like this, or what? I don't remember.
I bought this out of a gentleman from North Vernon, Indiana.
Okay.
I get $1,250 for it.
And it was already painted and everything. It's got brand new tires on it though. Yeah. Look at that.
This is Cali Alley. This is Mama Bear's tractor.
Okay, I thought that had a rack on the back.
It did. I took it off.
Oh, okay. So this is the one you had first, then, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's actually, this is newer than that one. Then,
yeah,
right?
I think this one's a 49.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get this now. So this is to turn on. What's this do?
Or
that's hydraulics or something.
Yeah, that's your hydraulic pump, which I don't have anything coming off my hydraulic pump. I would like to.
And then this is the belt pulley and that power takeoff.
And the power takeoff.
So this is the one you're going to pull the thing with, or that other one?
No, I'll pull it with the.
Okay.
You can check him out too.
Yeah, let's. have the differences there. We can see what the difference is. I'm excited to see this. I want to see this back in
That's
out here cultivating, gardening,
well,
or something.
Here's, let me get your opinion on this.
Yeah.
When I pulled the motor off, that was full of rats, nests, mice. I'm gonna assume in brake housing. How far do I go?
I would use it like now because you can take that off later, right? Okay. I'd put a new throwout bearing on definitely.
Yeah.
And then go with your what's wrong with the motor run, or what's it need?
No.
It's totally rebuilt.
The oil pan was
junk.
So that's why I took the motor off. I've got the oil pan. I've got a new radiator for it. I got everything to go back. I just need to get motor
going
to do it.
Because it's got excellent tires too, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll put two.
I've looked and looked for these, and I can't ever find one cheap.
They're not cheap.
They're like $2,000 everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Get the bullet and get 2,000 for that one. There's the cultivators for it.
There's a bee. Okay, I see now. It has that cast center piece with the with a big nut on it, and that's how you tell a bee. It also looks. Is it narrower, or is that just an illusion?
I think it's just an illusion.
It's actually the same.
Yeah, because people like when I first got this, I wanted to make it a low rider.
Yeah, like they do, turn the final drives upside down.
Put the finals upside down. But the reason I can't do it with this one is because it has handbrakes.
Yeah, you couldn't do it with a handbrake one, no.
So I kind of got that C sitting over there on parts that has foot brakes.
So you could use those to flip it.
I could flip it that way. But then after I got to playing with it, it's too good a tractor just to destroy it. Or, you know, it's not really destroying it.
No, but you need one that's not original to do that too. And I didn't know, it's got a starter, huh? I thought that all the bees were hand start.
No. A late bee does have a starter.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was thinking on that one, I thought that was unusual that it had a starter, but, or did all C's have a starter?
No, some of the C's would
have been hand start?
Hand crank.
Huh. Now, what's that down there? I haven't seen that before, have I?
The burnt one?
Was that burnt? Or that's that one that was a pulling tractor. Is that right?
Yeah, that one down there is a pulling tractor. That one over there is the burnt one.
That's that D14 burnt. Okay, so you did get that one.
Yeah.
Maybe I do remember seeing that. Yeah, where is all of our new Mama Bear's Homestead and More tractor themed videos? Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of tractor action out here.
We are in the process of coming off of a mental break.
It is very stressful. People don't realize that because you're essentially, you got to do what you just did over again 3 more times when you edit the video, and it breaks your brain.
Yes.
And that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think I've had any sleep in 24 hours, and I haven't had much to eat because I've been working on stuff for YouTube. So I get that, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to applaud you like crazy for shooting videos all the way through winter. I mean,
I just, whatever I'm, yeah, I know. I don't want to, that's one thing. I never got, usually every year I'll get a cold or something and that would finish it, but this year I didn't. Another thing that got me, which I was kind of kicking myself, I should have just pushed through it. When Grandpa died, I didn't put out any videos. And that was the prime time for YouTube. And I should have done that because I could have made so much more money than right now. But I mean, it took a little while to pick back up where I was back up making stuff again, money-wise, you know. I took a kind of a hit in views and stuff for not doing it every day, but I couldn't handle it anymore, so.
It looks like your channel's taking back off, though.
It seems to be doing good, so we'll see. It could always do better, but, you know, that's kind of, I kind of like this idea. That made that rigid.
Yeah. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it works.
It gets it out of the way there. I mean, that, sure. Doesn't have a, does it have an underhood muffler? Is that how they were?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They had
of course, it was
pancake muffler.
It was probably round though, wasn't it, or not?
Yeah, it's round.
Like this. I mean, or is that smashed flat?
No, that's the way they are.
They were that way?
Yeah.
And that's all the farther they came out of there,
Yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. Same type of deal there. Oh, bird's nest. Hey,
Yeah.
there's some more on Mama Dare's homestead and more.
Yeah.
This a patch, or is that the way they were?
No, that's patch. That's not right.
And they have a different, well, but this is wide front. The steering is a little different the way it comes out of there.
See, it comes up and down.
And then this one goes down. And
B, it goes down and that one. And they, on the B, they could have 3 different front axles under it. This is called the asparagus front axle, or the wishbone.
Because it's taller clearance?
Yeah. Or they could have just a straight rod
bar.
And then they also, at the end of them, had the adjustable.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen one of them.
I've seen a few of them, but not very many. These aren't original wheels on the front, but I do have.
What would be different about them?
Nothing. Nothing. They look the same.
Just not yellow.
Yellow. But last time when I went and got the 77, I came home with the original wheels off of it.
Okay, so this is one that came from Ohio.
Yeah, this is Craig. It's little Craig.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had, okay, I got them all jumbled up then. That narrow front one is the one that she was using around here with that basket on it.
Yeah.
And then this one you just got, but I thought there was a third one. But maybe I'm thinking of that CA you got painted up. Because I just saw it the other day all fixed up, ready to go.
Hopefully coming home soon.
Yeah, okay, I got you now. So this came from Ohio.
Yeah.
What have you had to do to it then? Anything?
Changed. It had a junk Zenith carburetor on it. I had that Marlboro carburetor laying around. Rebuilt it and threw it on there, and it ran flawlessly. And
it had the muffler and everything on it, just like it was?
Just like it was. The only thing that I've done to it is I upgraded the PTO shaft, and this swing drawbar is not original, but I kind of like it.
That is kind of braced different, huh?
What?
Oh, so originally they would have had nothing.
Yeah,
they would have. You just hooked right to this.
Yes. And it's different, so I like it.
The picker up at your dad's.
Yeah.
It's all ready to go, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you think this will handle a load, huh?
I think it will. I mean,
I'm questioning the wagon for dragging a loaded wagon behind the whole rig is probably going to bring it to its knees, and you don't dare pull it down a hill that way.
Oh, no,
I mean,
no.
or you're going to have a big wadded up mess. Handbrakes, you're not going to react as fast as. Now here's something interesting, just off the top of my brain. When I took that semi home, we were cleaning out the cab. There was a handle laying in there, and he said, "Wonder what that fits." There it is. What is that? That's it. Just that. Oh, it's like the brake lock.
Yeah, your parking brake.
Oh. Well, that's what that. I'm sure that's what that was.
It probably was.
Because it didn't have. It was just the tin piece. It wasn't anything else. And that's what it is. He thought, well, said maybe that's a fire extinguisher handle, and I said no. I think it looks like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's a parking brake handle.
Well, I don't want to keep you busy all day, so.
Well, I just appreciate you stopping by.
Figured.
Anytime you get a visit from Ross Oliver, man, they're always good.
Very rarely do I go out this direction to get something.
Right,
I like flat land. I like nice, no hills. Yeah, valley. Well, that does blow every day. I'll tell you that. The last few days it has, anyway.
I can definitely see maybe a belly mower.
Well, you know, that's something that you just put in my brain. I have been looking actually at little tractors with belly mowers because I got a job that I think I could do with one all the time. And I never thought of that with this. If it runs good, maybe I need to just find a mower. I found another little tractor of another color that has a belly mower ready on it, and I'd kind of like to go get it, but I don't know if I really want it or not. So I might have to get this running first and then see if that does what I want. The only thing is with these older tractors like this, they're not live PTO, so if you start to run into the fence, you got to stop. Now, will these, which I don't know how much PTO work you've done with one, but let's say you're going along and you step on the clutch, will the PTO keep shoving you forward like the Fords did? Because it drives the transmission forward, and you.
Yeah, I don't think they do like they shove you like the 8Ns.
Okay, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, but
yeah,
you'll find out when you're picking corn, because you'll know right away.
Find out.
But a picker probably won't push you because it'll pretty well stop. There's nothing like a mower that has momentum that would keep you moving. So yeah, well, sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll let you be, but I figured you'd be able to enlighten us on some of this. So.
Yeah, I think you got something there.
All right. Buddy the dog! What are you doing, pal? Coming to see yet another rusty treasure. That's like 3 in a row. I should probably get an award for that. Yep. So after going to get this and then visiting with Dirk at Mama Bear's Homestead and More for like 2 hours, and then stopping at Mom and Dad's for a little bit, coming home just in time to feed the bovines, my simple 2-hour trip turned into like 6 hours. But that's okay. And you're still gonna say, what in the world gives? Well, that's a tractor, see? I like tractors. And yeah, the color doesn't always matter if... Oh, sorry, Buddy the dog. We tripped over you. Whoops. But as I was saying, the color doesn't always matter is if the price is really good. And the price was really good. It's not stuck. He changed the oil. He was getting ready to try to start it, and he thought, I don't want this. So he pulled it out there and sold it. And he had a whole yard full of marketplace treasures where he had bought something and then traded for something else or whatever. And I think he said this tractor he got because a neighbor kid needed money, and so he sold it to him. But I mean, he was serious about fixing it, because I don't know if I said that or not, but let me get out of the pickup here what I got right here. 2 brand new rubbers. And so yeah, we got us a pretty smoking deal here, friends. So we got to figure out what to do here, but that'll be good for you because you'll get more videos on this at some point. I don't promise that it'll be right away. I got to figure out what's going on here. It almost acts to me like it's stuck in gear, almost like I did something stupid a while ago when I was playing with it and did that, but that's okay, you know. We're gonna figure it out. I like that it's so complete. It's original patina, you know. I got the right bolt for that, so don't freak out there. But I don't know. I think we might have us something. Maybe we don't. But one thing's for sure, you know, it wasn't that expensive, and if it turns out to be totally garbage, why, that's okay too. Something ain't right there. So that's going to be another thing we got to sort ourselves out. And it might be, I don't know. We're going to take the cover off the side if we have to. Maybe it's stuck in gear. I don't know. It seems like when you turn the crank, it's trying to leave town. But not being stuck, that's super important. That saves you a ton of time. So we're going to call this one here. And like I said, sometime in the future, we'll tackle into this. I got a lot of projects ahead of it though, so it's either going to have to be a day when I'm super bored and I want some personal time where I work on something for myself or whatever. But yeah, we'll just dive into it and see what it needs, see if it's, yeah. But I'd say based on just what I see right now, we'll probably have to take that cover off and figure out if it's stuck in gear or why it's acting like it's wanting to go. So that's fine. Like I said, I think we didn't do bad, and if we don't like it, we can pass it on to someone else or part it out and get our money back. Because look at the tires, friends. Look at the tires. Brand new ones. Very good tread ones. A little dry rotted, not bad, but the rim on that side makes it all worthwhile, you know? Look at that brand new thing. Somebody loved this and was really wanting to see her go. So we'll pick up where they left off, and we'll do that in one of the next ones. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.